Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome back to the Weird Science Comics YouTube channel, where I'm going to be going through King in Black #3, written by Donny Cates and art by Ryan Stegman. It's the big issue this week from Marvel, and it continues the King in Black story that we've had so many tie-ins to, and we continue to have those this week as well. But this is the big book, and it feels big, but big in an action movie type of way. If you're looking at this main numbered King in Black book to be something a little clever, to be something that's going to use what Donny Cates always does, is use the mythos and the cleverness of all this. You're not really going to get at this issue. You're going to get big things on top of bigger things on top of bigger things, and it's getting to the point where it's getting way, way too big with just the things thrown at you. But we do start off with the world. It is encapsulated in this cocoon of symbiote goo. Doesn't seem to be affecting anything. That's not really even mentioned anymore. I kind of think that's a misplay. But you end up having Dylan still reeling from the death of his father, Eddie. And Spider-Man comes to him because they need Dylan. They need Dylan to help this fight. You end up having Blade and the vampire army. They're out fighting. You have Sue. She's out. And all the other heroes are desperately trying to fight back these symbiotes. A lot of them have turned into symbiotes. And that's where Dylan's power kind of comes in, because he is pissed. They're going to send him out. He wants to hurt something. And so they go and kapow. They start beating everybody up. You have Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Dylan just running, and they run right into the symbiote Cap, who throws his shield at Dylan. He's, nasty. He's a symbiote. He throws it at Dylan. Dylan catches it, but the big thing then is Dylan uses his power to dissipate the symbiote away from Cap. So we have Cap back. Now, with that seems pretty big, I guess, but you're just moving from scene to scene. And like I said, it's almost as if Donny Cates thinks you have to go bigger and bigger and bigger each panel. And you don't really get to relax into anything that's going on. Again, if you love action movies and things like that, I think that you'll love this. I just wanted something just a little more clever, I guess. It's hard for me to say by the end, but with this and Dylan out and about, he has attracted the attention of Null, something that we did not want. Null ends up making a giant hand out of the symbiote goo and goes to grab Dylan, but Thor shows up. And this is big. Thor, in a lot of events, has to sit out the event because he's too powerful, and so if he would show up, the villain would just be taken care of right away. But this isn't the case here, because it's Null, the symbiote god, so they can go toe-to-toe. And we've already set this up by showing Null kill Sentry. So here is Thor. He's ready to go. And you have a lot of trash talking between the two. Null says that Thor's nothing of a god. Thor counters that with saying, "You're nothing of a god." They're like, nah, 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 nah. And at one point, I think that they both put their fingers in their ears because they don't want to hear the other one saying the trash talk. But the big thing is Null's after Dylan, and he's going to continue and grab him with his symbiote deal and try to encase Dylan as Dylan's trying to fight back. But this is Null he's trying to go against, and he seemingly is going to be captured in this issue. Well, it's funny because the trash talk that Thor gives is a little off. He ends up saying, "So you finally decided to show your face and stop hiding. Well, Thor, you just got here. You haven't been involved in the fight. Did you realize that he actually showed up, killed Sentry, encapsulated the whole world, all these things, and you're saying that he just showed up?" I mean, really, I guess somebody filled him in, but they go right at each other. And again, you end up showing that Null is badass. Well, again, I'll bring up Sentry again. He killed Sentry. This was a big thing. And so, again, it's just like big on top of big on top of big. He ends up calling him boy, which is crazy. But he does knock down Thor as Dylan is being captured. But you have Thor fight back. So Thor is going to fight back, and he's a badass as well, as you can see. The problem is that Null has a trick up his sleeve. He does have the all black. He has this sword that he now runs through Thor like a jerk from behind. He stabs him in the back. He does. But yeah, that goes. But okay, you have that going on. And oh my God, that's huge. That's big. Oh my God. But then you just also have at that point that he has activated the Sentinels. The whole thing is on top of each other. So then you have Tony show up on his Extremis infected symbiote to then say, well, it worked with this. Now I'm going to make an Extremis infected Sentinel so I can bash the Sentinels. While that's going on, Thor is, bleeding out. He sends out the crows with a message, as also Noel grabs Dylan and says, all right, I got you. We're going here. Ha ha, I win. But we see at the end, it may not be for that long, or at least we're going to have another big fight because the crows go off to Silver Surfer, now the Black Deal, and Silver Surfer Black. And now he was already on his way. Anyway, he knew that stuff was going down. But again, you have Sentry dead. Oh, Thor shows up. Got stabbed through with the all black. Okay, I'm going to send off. Oh, let's get Silver Surfer Black. All right. Hey, Sentinels here, bigger, better. And so it just ends up, these books don't feel as satisfying to me as I think they should, because going through all of these tie-ins and these series that don't necessarily wow me either, I just get to this and it's like, oh man, look at these set pieces. Look at this destruction. Look at this. And it's just like balls to the wall, which, okay, that's fine. That is fun. And the art looks great. I just need a little more. So with that, I'm giving this a 7.5 out of 10 because, if you like big action scenes and crazy, events on top of this and that, I think that you will like this. It's just, I'm getting fatigued by this whole event, not even just from this main book, but all the tie-ins as well. So I need something that when I'm done, I'm like, boy, that really makes sense. All right, that's great. This is just fight, bigger, 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 bigger until we do find a way to take down Null. So 7.5 out of 10. And I don't know. I'm not even really looking forward to the next issue yet. When it does come out, I'll be into it. But right now, I'm just kind of there. Okay, I feel like I just went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson or something. So there you go. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're enjoying all the tie-ins and this main book down below in the comments. But also subscribe to the channel, like this video. All of that jazz that you hear on all of these videos that you watch on any sort of channel. I hear they, pound that button and smash that thing. Do all of it. Smash it all. Just like Null and the King in Black. Just smash everything. But thanks, everybody. And I will talk to you later.